Okay, folks, great night, great night, great evening here. This is Wesley, $1 billion Virgin. Welcome back to the Millionaire Midnight Rant podcast, folks. Give you guys the opportunity to pick the brain of a multimillionaire, which is myself. And if you're live with me on Wesley $1 Virgin's Instagram account, where you're looking at my extraordinary view, and listen, I got great news. The internet is working. Hallelujah. For the last 2 days, the internet has been spotty. It's been a bit spasmodic here, but it's working. Okay. And I feel so extraordinary because, well, one, I just had a great meal. My God, I had fish. It was delicious. And eggs, scrambled eggs. From my favorite African spot, my new favorite African spot here in Houston, Texas. I can order at midnight and they will deliver. So shout out to those folks. But tonight it's all about you. I got to play catch up here. So go ahead and comment your names here below. Let me give you folks a shout out. Go ahead and tag a few people as well. We're a family here, so we know the millions of people that watch us and listen to us online here. We're one huge family, and our goal is to make millions of dollars, to be very successful, to be happy, and just to have total control of our lives. And I've been fortunate to just navigate my life and navigate the world in a way that I get what I want almost all the time. Okay? Honestly. I get what I want almost all the time. Okay? And it's for one reason and one reason only. It's the reason why I'm here with you is because of how I think and because of my ability to use my thoughts in a way to be able to attract the things that I want. Okay? So let's talk here. Let's see. We have Kumakana from South Africa, Luana from New York City. We got Candy. How are you? Frank, did you guys miss me? I know when I don't go live, I know you guys get upset. I know some of you are waiting for me to go live. You're waiting by your phone, looking for that Wesley $1 Million Virgin notification, waiting to listen and hear my voice. Well, blame not T-Mobile, but let's blame Xfinity. I don't know what's going on. But now the internet is working, and it's working very well. Okay. Ken from Clearwater. How are you? Caroline, Aaron. How are you, man? Christopher. Daly, Rohit. How are your children? They're doing very well. Hey, Soledad. As you folks know, I have my oldest. She's in nursing school. She's getting ready to, next year she'll graduate from college, nursing. My son, he's working for me in Virgin Media. He's doing extraordinary. He's working his butt off. And my youngest daughter, she made it to state this year. I mean, she is the fastest young lady at her school right now. I mean, she's doing just phenomenal things. So kids are good. Kids are just absolutely perfect. I'm so proud of all of them. I love them to life. And I just look forward to see how they evolve and mature and how they navigate life as well. What's up, Ken? We got God Fact. So listen, we're going to do a Q&A tonight. Go ahead and type your questions below. Give me an update. Let me know, like, how much money you're making. I'm making a lot of money. I'm not going to lie to you. Today we did about almost $50,000 here. And listen, I don't say that to brag and boast. You might say, why does he have to always talk about money? Why does he always have to talk about money? Well, like 85% of you listen to me because of money. You want to learn how to make money. And so I have to share with you why I listen to Wesley Virgin, because I'm making money. I'm making a lot of it. My goal is $1 million a day. We did a little over 50,000 today. Not too bad, but not great enough. You know, to me, that's BS. And I get it. You know, I say $50,000, Wes. Yeah, but I've been doing what I've I've been in the game of internet marketing for a very long time, so I should be making that type of money, if not more. Okay. I've learned it's not about hard work. It's about where you align your mind. Absolutely. You know, and let's talk about hard work. Hey, let's talk about work. You know, when people talk about, is it a lot of work? What they don't like, it's not about the actual activity. People just, and when I say people, I'm talking about you, big head. You just don't want to fail. Like, you don't want to make a mistake, or you don't want to put in a ton of work and have no outcome. That's the problem. It's not about the work. Like, if you guys were working on something, if you were successful every time you would work, you would do it. You wouldn't care about the work because you're getting what you want. The only reason why we call it working hard work is because we're not getting what we want. You get it? So it's important to make a distinction between what you call, oh, this is a lot of work, it's a lot of work. No. You're just not, you haven't mastered it. You don't know what you're doing, okay? And it's okay. Like, you're a dummy trying to figure it out. I used to be a dummy trying to figure out internet marketing. So what? I mean, it's just how it is, folks. My question to you is this: are you willing to be a dummy now, and later you're gonna be a master? Every master was a dummy. Okay? Every person that is very skilled, that's an expert in what they do, they were a dummy. They didn't know what they were doing at all. Okay? So, you know, the question is, how long are you willing to be a dummy before you become a master? So, yeah, you know, this whole hard work and, you know, it's not about the work and the hard work. You just, folks, the problem is you want what you want so badly. You want it now. And when you don't get it, you get frustrated and you call that work. It's not work, man. Okay? Call work activity. Let's change the word. Let's reframe it. Instead of saying that, man, this is all the work. Listen, it's a lot of activity that you have to do. And that activity that you need to do has to be very repetitive for a very long time, maybe 5 to 10 years before you become a master at it. Period. Okay? But in my opinion, it's worth it. Like, think about it for a second. Like, if you have to take 10 years out of your life, I would rather do it in my 20s, from 20 to 30, spend 10 years focusing on one thing, failing, okay, doing a ton of activity until I master it. So now 30 and 35 and 40, I'm kind of just doing what I want to do because I have mastery in a certain skill. Okay? How do you overcome hurdles? Jump over them. My oldest daughter, she was a great hurdle jumper, 200 meters. That's what she did. She did hurdle jump. I think it was 150 or 200 meters. And she did very well. She set the school record for hurdles for her school. So when you ask me, well, you know, what made her so great? She knew, she basically jumped over the hurdles faster than everybody else. So when you ask me, so what do you do to overcome hurdles? Jump over them. Okay? Stop looking at the hurdle. Stop saying, oh my God, this is so tall. This is a big hurdle. Just jump. Okay? And you know what you do if you fall down? There's many track runners that fall down when they try to jump over hurdles. You just get up. And you keep running as if you didn't fall. Okay? Does that make sense, young man or young lady? And jump over the hurdles. Somebody said she's athletic like her father. I'm not athletic. I look athletic, but I'm not. I lift weights, folks. Like today I did Pilates. That's it. I don't play basketball. I don't play pickleball. I'm not running anyone's marathon. So yeah, and I don't play football. But I walk. If you got a walkathon, I'm there. I will outwalk anyone. The internet is acting up again, folks. I'm sorry. What you mean I'm not working my heart? I'm working my heart right now talking to you. I remember doing Uber in Houston and pulling up to the building, seeing that green truck you had. Yeah, it's no longer green. It's black. Lavish Princess, how are you? In your journal, do you revisit earlier entries, just read or rewrite them as well as a current entry? Yeah, sometimes. What's up, Dorota? How are you? Jose, how are you? Hey, guys, hit the like and share button real quickly. Let me know that you're actually here. Hey, Goddess, how are you? Shade. Or Sade. Sade, you love my eyes. You folks don't know that song. Hey, Coker, how are you, man? Jamal. All right, questions for me, folks. Talk to me. Rising Queen. I'm here to advise you here tonight. This is free mentorship. ClickBank suspended my account for high chargeback rate. How can I get my account back? Yeah, it happens, my guy. Kudos to you. I mean, you're making money. How many sales did you do per day? How much money were you bringing in per day? I may have a solution for you. How to make your life blissful. That's easy. Nadu, you want to make your life blissful right now? Put a huge, ugly smile on your face. I want you to cheese, and I want you to cheese hard. Do it. I dare you. If you decided to do that, put that huge, big old ugly smile on your face. That's bliss. That's it, folks. You know, it's so interesting how when people ask me questions like, Wesley, how do I stay motivated? Hey, Wesley, how do I stay happy? Wesley, how do I stay blissful? And I'm thinking to myself, like, you're asking that question as if you can't control and manage your emotions. Can you not smile right now? Everybody can do that. Can you not be grateful right now about something? Of course you can. Can you be pissed off about something? Yes. Can you be worried about something? Yes. The point is you have total control. It's all about what you think about. But what do you choose to think about? Listen, you folks just, oh God. Sometimes I just want to slap you guys out of love. Like, you don't realize how powerful, oh my God. Oh. I'm going to start screaming in a second. You just don't realize your power. My God. And I get it. No one ever, no one taught me how powerful I was growing up. No one taught you. But you know now. You are powerful. How, Wes? Because at any given moment, you can alter your thoughts. You might say, it's not easy, Wesley. It's not easy, though. It's not easy. Well, how easy is it for you to say, it's not easy, Wes? It's the same amount of energy for you to respond to me and say it's not easy. Or you could say, you're right, Wes. I can't alter my thoughts right now. I could be excited right now, even though my life feels like bullshit. I could feel like I'm rich, even though I'm broke. I could feel like I'm working out, even though I'm fat. Doesn't that make, like, you have control of the thoughts? Yeah? Your thoughts are the inception of your destination. And the crazy part is we all know this. My God, how many videos do you need to watch before you actually act on this type of information? I am not the only young black millionaire on the planet that's talking about this. Your thoughts are things. What you think about is what you bring in your life. Okay? You want to be blissful. Think about blissful thoughts. Okay? Think about happy thoughts. Okay? But your issue is, you have another question. You might say, Wesley, I can think about blissful thoughts, but that's not going to put money in my bank account. And my question, how do you know? Since you're so smart. Well, I can think about happy thoughts, but how am I paying my bills? How am I going to get this business working? See, you're the type of person, like I live in a tall building. I live in a high rise, okay? Let's just say that my high rise is 50 floors and I'm on the top floor. Many of you, you're at the bottom. You're on floor number 1. And instead of taking the first step, you're thinking about floor number 50. Man, how can I get up there though? Like you haven't even took a step yet. You're not even on a second floor yet. And you're talking about the 50th floor. Okay? So what I'm saying is, like, learn and teach yourself how to be blissful, happy, enthusiastic, and excited first. Like, teach yourself how to be excited in chaos. Teach yourself how to be enthusiastic doing problems. Hello? Okay? Many of you have not even taken a step. And you're talking about something that, like you're on the first floor, you're talking about floor number 35. What are you talking about? Like, let's get you on the second floor first, big head. Yeah? Next question for me. Somebody coming to word, I need this tonight. That's why I'm here. That's why God put me in your life. Even though I don't know you personally, but God put me in your life because I truly believe that everything in life happens for a reason. Everything, every thought, everything in life, even things that we can't explain that's outside of our awareness, everything in life happens for a reason. It's a reason why you're live with a multi-millionaire right now. And it's 1:00 in the morning here in Houston, Texas, but you're up late just like me listening to me. It's a reason why you're here. Take advantage of it. Okay? Nothing on this planet just happens by chance. It happens based upon our intention, even if the intention is unconscious. Okay? Do you look at committed relationships as distracting? That's a great question. That's a great question. Absolutely. Now, let me explain myself. I'm in a relationship. My relationship is not distracting to me. And let me tell you something, because I made my million before I got with my woman. And I truly believe that every man should do it that way. And I'm not saying that it's impossible to be with a woman and not make your first million. But let me tell you something. It is easier. Okay? Because it takes a lot of focus and it takes a lot of emotional energy to do that. Okay? I'm not telling you to dump your woman. But ensure that this woman understands what the journey is about to look like. Okay? And the crazy part of this, you don't even know what the journey is going to look like because you're not even making $1 million yet. Like you've never made $1 million. Some of you have never even made $100,000. So you don't even know what the journey looks like. So you trying to communicate to your woman, hey baby, I'm gonna have to focus. I mean, what I'm saying is this: it's best to do it alone, man. Make your money first. And to me, that is very that makes that makes perfect sense. I don't think any woman I'm not saying a woman won't tolerate, but a woman doesn't want to be with a man that is trying to be financially astute. She would tolerate a man that's trying to be financially astute, and she would be with him because he's ambitious. He wants more. But she would prefer, and women correct me if I'm wrong, okay? She would prefer to be with a man that is financially intelligent, that has his finances in order, not always checking his bank account before he pay a bill, having to call the credit card company because he gets declined, okay? I'm going to tell you a funny story. A couple of months ago, I'm flying, and I'm at the, whenever I go to the airport, I always go to the Amex Lounge to get some breakfast, so me and my girl were there. And it was a young man and a young lady, and they were trying to get in. And I guess something was going on with his card because he was on the side. I said, sir, you need to step to the left. And I think this man is calling his card because you have to have a platinum American Express card, I believe, to be accepted in lounge. And I think when they scanned his card, you have to scan your Amex card. I'm not sure he was behind on the payments, the late bills, but he was on the phone trying to talk to Amex, trying to get into the Amex lounge. I'll tell you this. That man sat there for 15 to 20 minutes just to leave with his girl. Embarrassing. To me, that's just embarrassing. And I hope to God that wasn't the first vacation that he was taking his girl on, because that was just embarrassing. Like, just imagine to roll up to an American Express lounge in the airport. There's a line. And you with your woman, and they swipe your card and say, well, I don't know, sir, I think you need to call your American Express. And they ask you to stand to the left. So you're looking crazy with your girl with your bags on the phone, calling Amex, trying to get in. Yeah, that's crazy. Next question for me. I felt bad for the girl. I almost was like, hey, you guys okay? I have a few extra on my Amex card here. I can get you guys in. I was about to do that because I was embarrassed for them. What's next? Hey, Virginia, how are you? Do you? Okay. What's next? Lawrence Simone, how are you? Jay Murphy, how are you? Thanks for the likes and shares, folks. Let's see if we can get 1 million people in here tonight, folks. Okay, welcome to the podcast, folks. Welcome. Comment below. I needed this tonight. I know you needed this. This is why I'm giving it to you. Now take it. Okay? We call this the rant because I'm just ranting. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not here to market anything to you. I'm here to shoot you straight, to let you know that you're not going to like this. But look, it's 28 of you, 30 of you right now. Maybe 2% of you will actually make $1 million. 2%, less than 2% of you. It's crazy. Most of you will fail when it comes to money. Maybe in other areas of your life you'll succeed, but many of you, when it comes to money, it's just not going to happen for you. I mean, it's just the truth. And if it's not, prove me wrong. You know what's so interesting about people? People, they always want, like people like yourself. I'm talking to you, by the way. You always want someone to encourage your dreams. Like you want somebody to motivate you. You want somebody to tell you everything about you that you want to hear that your mom and dad never told you. Like you want somebody to tell you that you're smart, you're intelligent, you can do this, you're everything. You're the best. You're amazing. This is your time. You're going to be successful. You're going to be the first generation. That's what you want to hear. But unfortunately, it's just bullshit. I'm just going to be honest with you, because that's just not the reality, because most of you are just not going to do it. I mean, honestly, that's why people watch motivational videos, by the way. They watch motivational videos instead of educational videos. Motivational videos, and some of you might think some of my videos are motivational, but they're not. They're educational, to be honest with you. Because I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what's real, Like I've been broke and I've been rich, so I know what the journey looks like. And it's it's arduous, it's very interesting, it's difficult at times. But many of you just want to listen to motivation or a preacher or somebody that's going to make you feel good so you can go to bed, and you're just going to do exactly what you have always done, which is nothing. Many of you are going to make excuses for the next 10, 15 years of your life. Many of you are going to continue to eat unhealthy and be fat and, just unattractive on purpose, by the way. Many of you are going to continue to make excuses. You're going to continue to stress and worry and cry and complain and bitch and moan about everything. Yeah. You. And that's unfortunate. What's next here? What is the first step I can start in the morning to start making my first $500 online? Honestly, if I told you the first step, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. I just know you wouldn't do it. And I know you're going to argue with me. What you mean? I will do it. What you talking about? I will do it. If you tell me right now, Wesley, how to make $500, I will do it. No, you won't. No, you're not. Stop. You're not going to do anything. What are you talking about? How do you know? I just know. I know you're not going to do it. Because there are millions of ways to make money online. You don't have to jump on my rant to learn how to make $500. So why do I need to waste my breath and energy teaching you something that you're not going to do? Why do you think people create courses and charge you for it? I watched this video of this guy. He was trying to criticize people that create courses. And I'm thinking to myself, why criticize the guy that creates courses? If we give it to you for free, you're not going to do it. So if I give it to you for free, you're not going to do it. I might as well charge you. Because even if I sell it to you, you're still not going to do it. So I might as well make some money. So that's what course creators do. I mean, YouTube is free, okay? I mean, unless you don't want ads. But that's free. That's like a free university. You can learn anything on YouTube. But people don't do it. Majority. So why criticize the people who got smart and say, you know what? Screw this. Instead of giving people all this free information, let me just charge them. They're not going to do it anyway. And yeah, they may talk about me. They may criticize me. So what? They can criticize me when I'm in Monaco. They can criticize me when I'm in Paris. Who cares? Okay? That's what the course creators are saying, by the way. For everybody that's like, oh, they just created another course. Oh, shut up. You ever met a person that's always crying and complaining about somebody else's success? Well, they're only successful because of courses. So what? So, okay. Yeah. The guy that created burgers, McDonald's, that's killing you, he became successful by making burgers and fries that you eat that are unhealthy, by the way, and you still eat it. What about that guy? How about the guy that created cigarettes? You still smoke them? Oh, man, that guy made money because he made cigarettes. Yeah, he did. And he's killing people. Yes, maybe. He's not killing people. You are. Because you're the one that's smoking it, stupid. Oh, my God, man. I'm telling you, the poor and average people, they would just never get it. They think they have power because they can be these unbelievable critics, and they have people just like them on the internet. They're their fans. You know? Like the comment section. The comment section is like the new bully. The comment section is like the new voice on the planet. Like if you want to have a voice, or write a comment that is so compelling, that is so emotional, that everybody's going to like it and say, oh, yeah, I agree with that person. But it's just a comment. And only people that liked it are people just like you. Got a 9-to-5 job, hate their 9-to-5 job. Don't make enough money. Don't have the car that they want to drive. They don't live where they want to live. Don't have the house nor the apartment they want to live in. Their apartment, cheap furniture everywhere. Nothing but white walls, okay? And they have that freaking fire alarm that beeps and chirps every freaking 5 to 10 minutes because they won't replace the goddamn battery. Okay? So the point, like, who cares? Okay? No one cares about these folks. What's next? See, listen, I'm here to teach you that the reason why I'm wealthy and rich, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'll say it all night. I'm rich, I'm wealthy. And some of you might get upset about that. You're like, why does he have to always talk about how rich he is? Well, why do you talk about how broke you are? Why do you always communicate on how poor you are and how you don't have enough and you have a lack of money? Why do you talk about how depressed you are and how down you are and how stuck you are? Why do you say that shit all the time? So why can I talk about how rich I am and wealthy and great and perfect and magnificent and king-like? Why can I say that? Since you can say the opposite, okay? Yeah. What's next? Okay. What's next here, folks? Listen, some of you, you know what's so funny? Some of you just like to be entertained. You just want, and it's sad. Let me tell you, what's so disheartening? It's a group of you, like you only hear because you know when I speak, and obviously I speak with power and certainty, you just like how I make you feel. Be honest. Be honest. You are addicted to the feeling of my orator skills, my speaking skills. That's it. That's all you want to hear. You want to hear something that you already know, but you like how I say it. You love how I articulate the information to you. And that's it. And you're going to go to sleep tonight and you're going to wake up and you're going to be the same person doing the same stuff. Now, how crazy is that? Like, I'm going to be honest, man. Like, how crazy. And you might say, no, I'm not, Wes. I'm serious. Let me prove to you that you're not serious, young man and young woman. If you're not up taking notes right now, if the light's not on, like if you're in the freaking dark like me, laying on your back, laying on your side, pillow between your legs, You got your little cap, your little roller cap on, women. You got your weave on the right side. You're not serious. Like, if you're comfortable listening to me right now, like, I'm comfortable because I'm rich. I can afford the comfort. Like, I'm laying on a $10,000 mattress here. So it's, of course, I'm going to lay down. I'm going to be very comfortable because I have a couple of $1 million. A couple, not one, cash. Okay. So I can afford to lay down and relax. You cannot. So that lets me know that your teachability index, which is your willingness to learn and your willingness to change, is low. Because you think you can do what I do. You think you could just lay there and be very comfortable and listen to me. Instead of getting your ass up, turning the light on, pulling out a sheet of paper and writing down some of the key points that Mr. Virgin is talking about here tonight. So that's how I know. That's how I know. Next question here. See, many of you, almost all of you, you may be a student, but you're not a serious student. You know, I think we've all been in high school, and you know the difference between a student and a serious student. A student just goes to class, sits there, play on his phone, look to the left, look to the right, not really paying attention to the teacher. Sitting in the back of the class, talking to his friends. A serious student is a person that's in the front of the class, taking notes, listening, eyes on the teacher. Okay. So, the question is, which one are you? And usually the serious student, they make the grades, such as A's and B's. And just the student makes C, D's, and F's. So my question is, what student you want to be? I don't know. What type of student you want to become? I don't know. We'll see. Next question for me here. Hey, Don, how are you? Hey, Holly Brunton, how are you? You have some new face on here tonight. Shout out to you. Much love to you. Welcome to the rant here. What's next? What was your, Wes, what are your thoughts on masturbation and manifestation? Is it bad? Is it bad? So the question is it bad to masturbate? I can't judge if it's bad or not. When we look at the word bad, what are our distinctions around the word bad as it relates to masturbation? And my question to you is, why do you think it's bad? If you think it's a bad thing, do you think it slows down or keeps you from manifesting your dreams? I don't think so. But if you feel that you have a problem with masturbating, then maybe you should stop. Okay? Maybe you should stop if you feel that that's a problem for you. Do you wake up at 5:55 a.m.? No. Hennessy, how are you? What's next? Questions for me as you look at that view. Yeah, spiritual. How many How many sales are you getting per day, and what's the name of your product? I mean, honestly, man, if you're getting a ton of chargebacks, I mean, you got a shitty product, bro. You got to make the product better. Okay? Wesley, is there any programs I can buy? For what? What programs are you trying to buy? Noza, verify, how are you? Vish. Questions. Come on, comment your questions below here, folks. You're in class right now. Are you a student or are you a serious student? I'm waiting. I'm going to floss my teeth while I wait on your questions here. Hey, Wes, do you think an LLC is the place to start for someone looking to be in business for themselves in the near future? Sure, but I mean, I don't honestly. Me personally, I didn't acquire an LLC until I made like over $400,000. To be honest with you, so it depending on the type of business that you're trying to build. Is it a conventional business or is it an online business? If it's online, don't worry about all this stuff. Just go build a business first. Then go get the LLC. Is it possible to unlock the fourth dimension? What is the fourth dimension to you? How do you define that? If so, is there a specific way to go about it? You can either talk to an accountant or you can just go to LegalZoom.com. Dominica Luga. Or Dominica Maluga. Have you ever been in a depressed, anxious state? What's your tips for getting mentally strong? Easy. Dominic, you are strong. That's how you do it. Let me say it again. Dominica, you are strong. So instead of asking the question, well, how do I become strong? You are strong. You are now, in this moment, right now, listening to my voice, you are strong. Now, when you talk about depression and anxiousness, my question to you is, how do you know? Okay? How do you know that you are depressed? Tell me. Describe it to me. Break it down. How do you know that you're just not sad? How do you know that you're just not just a little bit annoyed or irritated about something? I'm waiting on your answer, Miss Dominica. Okay? How do you unlock different dimensions of life? Why do you need to unlock any dimensions for? And who told you that a dimension needs to be unlocked? Product name is Midolin, and I'm getting 2-3 sales per day. Well, I saw Midolin. What, you own Midolin? Or were you promoting Midolin? Midolin was definitely getting more than 2 or 3 sales a day. And if you're getting 2 to 3 sales per day, I mean, that's just trash. Are you still selling your products on ClickFunnels, then using ClickBank Marketplace? No. I'm totally independent, folks. I mean, I'm independent, and I'm almost doing 100,000 a day. We're totally independent. ClickBank, Digistore, they're great platforms for beginners. But eventually, folks, if you want to control your own destiny, but you need to know what you're doing, eventually, you won't use them. You don't have to use those platforms anymore. Oh, you're promoting? Well, yeah, 2 to 3 sales a day, man. That's nothing burger. Yeah, you're getting chargebacks, then well, yeah. They probably don't like your traffic, man. If your traffic is charged back and every single time, that means your traffic is dirt traffic. Is there any possibility of getting my account back, Wes? Nope. Like, honestly, once ClickBank shuts it, I've been shut down so many times from so many networks. Like, and I've had direct access to the CEOs, but once your account is gone, it's gone. Just say bye-bye. Create a new account and be better. What do you think about tithing? Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, and this is just my thoughts, folks. Don't throw rocks at me. My dad is a pastor. I grew up in the church as a Christian. I paid tithes before, but yeah, I don't believe tithes is necessary. To be very honest with you, you're paying tithes because, well, the church needs money to operate. I get it, and the Bible says, give and it shall be given unto you, but this whole 10% of your earnings, I don't think it says anything about 10% in the Bible. But yeah, but this money is used to fund the church. So is it a requirement to pay tithes? Nah, I don't think you have to. I know you don't have to, not at all. Like, you can make contributions anyway, and paying tithes or not paying tithes, if you are a Christian, this is not the gateway to heaven, by the way. Like, if you don't pay tithes, doesn't mean you're going to hell. According to the Bible, by the way. In the Bible, and I don't go to church, folks, but in the Bible, it says that, as long as you accept Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, Lord and Savior, then you go to heaven, period. That's what it says in the Bible. Not if you pay tithes. If you don't pay tithes, you don't go to heaven. So you don't have to pay tithes. But I do believe in giving. But you just give how you want to give. You don't have to necessarily give 10% of your money. You just give your money to who you want to give it to. And to me, I think churches, our religion, created the tithe because obviously it costs money to have lights on at the church. It costs money to pay the rent for the church. You have employees for the church. So, of course, they have to put that into the Bible. So people will give to the church because who's going to pay the bills? Like, think about it. Who's paying these bills? The church is. So if I frame it in the Bible using tithes, as a frame, then you just give me tithes. Say, well, I'm paying my tithes for blessings. So, people truly believe, to me, it's just idiotic to believe that you're going to pay money to a church to get blessings from God. That doesn't even make sense. But that's what people do. Say, when you give, you'll be blessed. I'm like, what? I believe in giving, but giving to the church, very specifically, is not the reason why you're blessed. It's not because you gave a big check to the church, then all of a sudden you got blessed. Nah. That doesn't even make sense, man. Are you crazy? But people believe that, and I get it. Believe what you want to believe, but no. When it comes to the LLC, I'm looking to start monetizing my IG page, and I figured it'd be smart to have money going through the LLC. Well, how much money are you making right now per day? Hey, Jennifer Beauty, how are you? Where is heaven? Isn't heaven a state of mind? Yeah, heaven is on earth, in my opinion. Yeah, I do believe heaven is a state of mind. And I get it. Some people believe that they're going to go to heaven when they die, I guess. But I believe heaven is just, it's just a metaphor, man. Honestly, it's what we use to describe something that we can't truly explain. But, when people think about heaven, they think about bliss, they think about peace. So why can't you have heaven here on earth? Why do we have to act a certain way and be a certain way to be accepted into heaven after we die? And I get it. I know you guys are going to say because the Bible said so, I guess, but whatever. Corey, how are you? Hey, Jake, how are you? We all have our different beliefs. I respect your beliefs. I don't judge them. Well, all I would ask you to do is just read, do research. Just don't believe something because your parents told you to believe it. And just don't believe something because you was raised that way. Be intelligent. Read. Think. Be a thinker. Do research. Hey, Steven, how are you? Jake. I asked for LLC. Well, just put your social security number in there for now. You can always change it later. Which ad platform do you think is the best that you've seen so far as conversions? Facebook for sure. Facebook and Instagram. Facebook and Instagram. Think and get rich. Hey, Katie, how are you? Katie Carnigan, how are you? Steven, how are you? All right, folks, how can I help you? It's 1:43. I'm here to give free mentorship, so let's chat. All right, if I don't have any questions here, thank you for joining me here tonight. Hey, Amanda, how are you? At what point do you believe an LLC trust or corpus necessary? Wait until you make over $400,000 to $500,000. Make some money first. How did you get rich? I became rich through digital marketing, internet marketing. I am an internet marketer. I market and sell products online. Okay, folks, that's what I do. I sell products on the internet. Lawson, how are you? I sell products from my bedroom on the internet from this laptop right here. Wait, where's my laptop? Oh, she's down there. You see her? She's right there. And you do real estate? Gianna, absolutely. Yeah. I have about $2.1 million of houses. Not too bad. Heidi, how are you? Let's just say that I bring in passive income every month for these. What was the first product you marketed? 7dayfitness.com. Facebook ads and Instagram ads will identify the sponsor, which customer search. Do you think that's a distraction? It's going to identify the sponsor? What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. Diabetic Dad Eats. Greg, what are you talking about? I think you need to watch some more videos on Facebook ads and Instagram ads as well. It's easy to start. I looked into it, but don't have the confidence in myself to go ahead and go with it. What's easy to start? Digital marketing? Starting, of course, it's easy to start. The difficult part is to finish. Erica Ortiz. I would say go for it, folks. If it's on your mind, Katie, just go for it. Like, what do you have to lose? And I get it. You say you don't have the confidence, but imagine if you did have the confidence right now to move forward, to do exactly what you want to do, to create the life that you want to create. Jennifer Carino, Natural Healing Foods, are you? Oh. Today my Pilates teacher, she kicked my butt. My God, my body is sore. Oh. Oh, Lord. Body is sore, but I love it. What if you run an ad off your page on Instagram and show sponsored potential customers 10? Yeah, you don't know how to run ads properly. First of all, you shouldn't, you had a little boost button. Don't use that. You need to run the Facebook ads properly. So just watch a video, Diabetic Dad Eats. Just go to YouTube and type in how to run Facebook ads so you can run it properly. How do you go from partnering with the first product maker? Oh, is that something you created? No, I created the product myself. Wesley, I'm 24. I've been listening to you for 4 years. I own multiple rental properties. Next week after I close my 7th property. Thank you. You're very welcome, Cameron. Damon. Yeah, listen, I want you to know something. Everybody that listens to me, they're not broke, folks. Don't get it twisted. It's not about digital marketing, how to make money. It's more about, do you ever get bored? Not often. Thank you, Vicky. Vicky said, I saved her life with my course. Do you still have Genius Crypto and Digital Store? No. No. Wes, I'm grateful for your rants, which has been working for me because I had the ultimate courage to say goodbye to my very toxic relationship. That's awesome, man. Jennifer, you want to go live? Let's go live with Jennifer. She wants to go live here. Thank you, Vicky. It was all you. It wasn't me. Okay. Only Miss Campbell, how are you? What you say is the best place to start for someone looking to start making money online, in online space? Like, I would say start with ClickBank. Learn how to maybe become an affiliate first. It's just two type of people on the internet in the digital marketing space. You're either a person that can create a product or you're a person that's going to promote other people's products. Liz, Miss Chandrika, Mathis. I just wanted to express your gratitude to you. Thank you. Thank you, Nature Healing Foods. All right. Any more questions before I wrap up? Remember, this will be uploaded to Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't written a review, write a review. It takes 2 seconds. And I do appreciate it. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight and something amazing is about to happen. How many of you believe that something amazing is about to happen tomorrow morning? Like something amazing is about to happen in your life. And I'm excited for you. Yeah. Can I put it on a big event conference for you in Toronto? Will you show up? Absolutely. But you got to pay me. Maybe 100K will cover it. You're very welcome. All right, folks, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Much love. I'll be back tomorrow night, and let's go.